As the world marks Children's Day 2027, Crossfire Media speaks with Ayoola Gbemisola on raising resilient children in a rapidly changing world. From values to survival skills, this conversation explores what tomorrow's child truly needs to succeed. Crossfire Media, providing the missing link.
School as an agent to help children discover their talents. There are so many things schools can do. Just as we know in education, there are three major domains in education. We have the cognitive, we have the affective, and we have the psychomotor. So schools should ensure that these three major domains are put in place in children, not only for them to learn to read and write alone, but for them to be able to apply what they have learned in school so that they can use them effectively alongside with what they are learning. To ensure that if a child is learning 1 + 1, 2, a child should be able to apply that number 2 to some other aspects of life, as in using it to solve, real life problems. So schools should ensure that whatever they teach the children, they make sure that the children are using them effectively alongside as they are teaching the children.
All right, you talked about application.
Yes.
So it means that whatever the children are taught,
Yes.
the application could solve problems in the society.
Yes. According to the policy of education in Nigeria, when you go to school, by the time you are finishing from school, you are expected to contribute your quota to the society. There are some things you are meant to bring out in yourself to help the society. Because the society has, imputed some things in you, so it's not left for you to come back to the society, to help the society, to build the society. That is the reason that whatever you have learned, you must be able to apply it to solve problems alongside.
All right, thank you so much. How are schools contributing to fixing moral decadence among children today?
Well, to fix moral decadence in children, it should not be only the work of the school. It has to be a collaboration effort of the school and home. Now, I would say every home that a child is coming from must have what is called a defined values. Homes should have values for their children. A child should be able to learn the values that the home is known for. For example, in my home, you don't fight. There is nothing that should make you fight anyone. That is a value. So I don't expect my child to go out there and fight anyone, or someone should come to me and report my child fighting, because it's a value that has been imputed in that child. So once a child comes with his own value from home, then the school is doing their own thing as well. With the collaborative efforts, all this decadence can be corrected, and I think is going to reduce it to the best minimum, my own view.
All right, thank you so much. Lastly, what values does school instill intentionally in pupils to prepare them for the future?
I will say resilience. Yes, a child should know how to fall and get up at the same time, no matter how little that child is. I used to tell my children, anytime they fall down, 2, 3 years old, they'll start crying. You don't have to cry. You are falling. Get up. Dust your hands, clean your body, then move on. You don't sit down there and be expecting someone to come and carry you. So school should allow these children to learn how to, get back to their feet by themselves. Letting them to understand that, life is about falling and rising again. So when a child understands resilience, anywhere the child goes, the child is going to break forth. The child will break through at any point in time, at any level of education. Even after education, as a grown-up, individual, if you are able to, come back to your feet at any point in time, if anything happens, then you are good to go. You'll be able to attain any height, any level you want to attain in life, because life is not a bed of roses. There are times things will happen against your desires, against your goals. Then your ability to, to identify those things and be able to stand in front of those things, you come over them, those challenges, then you are able to forge ahead, to achieve your desired goals. Then you'll be fine in life.